Hello guys, NautoAis here, and this will be a response to Andrew from YoVideogames Podcast with Matt and Andrew. And at one point they were talking about amiibo, and his question was, should a casual get into amiibo?
I'm gonna ask the listeners, are amiibos cool?
And my response to that one is, to some extent, is no, especially as of right now, 2025. No, but to some extent, if you want to get into amiibo, you just keep in mind that as of right now, they're costly. Even the older ones, they are now $20. I went to my local GameStop. I did a short about it. They're now using the new price from Nintendo. So with that said, Andrew was wondering, like, should a casual get into amiibo? So remember the history with amiibo. If you watch the latest video from Kid and Chris about the amiibo, the idea of an amiibo was Nintendo IP exposure for the casual. So look at the figure, it's Mario. Maybe I'll play Super Mario Brothers. That's how it is. So to some extent, as a casual, pick the amiibo you want, that your favorite franchise. So let's just say The Legend of Zelda. If you like the Zelda franchise, then to some extent, pick your favorite character. If you want to get the Zelda series, by all means, but again, that costs a lot of money. But pick whoever you want. Say, if you're a fan of Ganondorf, just get the Ganondorf figures, and that's it. Second question, should I open them or keep them in the box? So it depends. If you're type of the collector, you like to display stuff in box, fine. But if you're going to use them, hey, that's cool. Nobody's judging anyone. I'm an out-of-box guy. I open my amiibo, you can see my impression about it. So to some extent, it depends on what game and what franchise you like. Yeah, I mean, you can get into it. Collect them all? No, don't even go there. Let's just say that you're going to be wasting a lot of money to some extent. So is amiibo really beneficial when you're playing a video game? To some extent, no. Amiibo, what it does is it just gives you an extra hand to make the game easy to some extent. Yeah, there are certain games that use an amiibo to unlock exclusive. I know there's been a controversy with Metroid Return of Samus, a remake of the Metroid Return game for the 3DS. You need the amiibo in order to play fusion mode, and that's it. In the case with, believe it or not, Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, if you want Epona as a horse, you're going to need Tears of the Kingdom Link to unlock them. You can't get them in-game, from what I understand. The other stuff, to some extent, yeah. So, speaking of Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild, if you're into that game and you want some amiibo, yeah, probably recommend it to some extent, especially if you want to make the game easy for you, because you get free stuff every day. And if you're playing in the Switch 2 edition, there's new features about it. You just scan an amiibo 5 times. You can scan in the particular amiibo twice in one day, get more stuff. And while we're doing the material, again, it's easy gathering. You don't need to kill enemies or whatever, travel. You summon an amiibo and then you get free stuff. And like I said, amiibo to some extent are sort of a permanent paid season pass to some extent, because you get free stuff. The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom, you get free stuff. In Super Mario Brothers, if you use a Mario amiibo, you get 1-up. Again, makes the game easy. Do you need it? No. In the case with Donkey Kong Bonanza, not really much what they're doing with the amiibo there. I mean, it just unlocks Pauline's Diva dress, which you can actually get in-game, but in a challenge. So you just get it easy. Again, I just like the amiibo because it looks cool, new Donkey Kong design. But to some extent, if you use a Donkey Kong amiibo in that game, you summon the Kong block, and apparently they're explosive. I don't get it. I try to figure it out, but no. Other game, Smash Brother. If you're into the Smash Brother IP, Friends Points, but to some extent you unlock Spirits in Ultimate, and etc, etc, etc. So to some extent is, should a casual get into amiibo? I say no. Just find the franchise you like. So again, I go back to Zelda because it one makes sense. Just buy certain Zelda amiibo that you like. Maybe like Tears of the Kingdom Link because of its design. Just get that one. You don't need different version of Link unless you're hardcore. Just saying there. Yeah, the more the better. But like I said, they are very expensive. But you can use them in multiple games and give you an advantage. But it's not needed there. So there you go. So that is a response to Andrew about, should you really need amiibo? Should I get into amiibo as in a casual? The answer is no. Pick the one you want for a franchise you like and just stick with it. They're very expensive. Like case point with Matt, I think not only bought the Noah and Mio amiibo because he's a fan of Xenoblade. I mean, to some extent, it's kind of giving an advantage with Xenoblade Chronicles 3. He probably got Banjo and Kazooie amiibo because he likes that game. I mean, granted, Banjo and Kazooie is only good right now for Smash Brother, but hey, again, there you go. They are a bit of collectibles, but the idea behind what Nintendo created them for is functionality, then collectible. IP expansion, that was the whole point about it. And there you go. So that's my response to Andrew. With that, I'll see you guys later.